everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is Sheila again. So we are now on Minna no Nihongo vocabulary lesson 25. So you have 18 questions. So for the first word that we have today, kangaemasu. So this is used by the Japanese. So by the way, this is verb. So you can use this as to do verb. So kangaemasu in Japanese. But in English, it means that you are thinking. For the second word, we have sukimasu. We are going to use particle ni for this. For example, eki ni sukimasu, or you are, eki means station, in or ni. So if you are going to use sukimasu, so as you can see for the kanji of sukimasu, this is same as kimasu. So, but this means to arrive in English. So for our next word, we have eki ni sukimasu. As mentioned, sukimasu means arrive and eki means station. So for this one, if you are going to use the sentence eki ni sukimasu, it means that you are stationed in arrive or arrive at the station in English. So there. For our next word, we have here the ryugaku shimasu. So again, if you are going to add shimasu, you are having to do verb. So ryugaku is a noun. And as you can see for the kanji, there is a manabu or to learn. So, but for this one, ryugaku as a noun means to study abroad. So that is the ryugaku shimasu, study abroad. So as you can see here, toshi wo torimasu. We are going to use particle wo because you are taking or having. So as you can see, toshi, if this is only one kanji, we read this as toshi, or that is English term year, or sometimes you can see this as nen. But this one, toshi wo torimasu, means you grow old or you're having another year of your life. So inaka. Inaka is a noun used by the Japanese when they are or they want to say that you are in a place in where inaka or the tada. So as you can see, that is the first kanji there, which means a rice field. So if that, or if you are going to see that in your exam or anywhere, it means that you are in a countryside or hometown or in a province. So inaka. So our next word will be taishikan. So as you can see, the first kanji there is tai or big, shikan or use of, so big use. So if you are going to think of that, it means that you are in an or going to the embassy. Taishikan in English is embassy. Gurupu. So again, if this word is written in katakana, it only means that that word is a borrowed English word from English itself. So grupo. So as you can see how I pronounce it, maybe you get the answer already, which means that grupo, or in English it means that group. So you're getting it better. So for the next word that we are going to have here, we have the chance. Chance nga arimas nangkay. So kahit ilan or how many, nangkay, chance or chance nga arimas. Or nga, we are using nga arimas is if you have chance. Have is the arimas and chance is chance in English. So usually they are using that term right now, especially for the younger one, Japanese. So our next word here is oku. So if you are going to have this kind of oku or this kind of money, I know you are very already rich. So oku. So sometimes you will be hearing or reading ichioku, which means 100 million. But if you have this oku, it's only 100 million, but if depends on how many millions do you have, of course. But then ichioku is 100 million. So moshi tara. So where are we going to use this? So moshi. So moshi kashtara, or sometimes moshi. But if you are going to use moshi, you must use the verb in a top form and then add ra. So you are going to use that to have, or if you want to say if in English. So for our 12 word, we have here the ikura. So this ikura is not for how much, but this is usually used to add in a sentence. So if you are going to use ikura, so you must have a te form verb and then add mo. So it can be in an adjective. So takakute mo. So te form te. So takakute mo kaimasu, even it's, or however, even if it's pricey, I still buy it. So tenkin. So this is a noun that can be passively became a verb if you, of course, as I mentioned in my previous explanation, if you are going to add shimas, this tenkin is also can be a verb. But this time, you can just only say it's a noun, in where tenkin means a transfer. So this is a, as you can see for the kanji, this is transfer for work. So tenkin shimasu, as I mentioned, if you are going to add shimasu, it means that this noun, which is tenkin, will be coming now and verb, which means tenkin shimasu is now a verb if you are going to say in English, be transferred to another office. As I mentioned, tenkin. So if you are going to look into kanji in kin part, so it means work. Tenkin means transfer, or it part of that transferring. So tenkin shimasu is a transfer to another office. So koto, you are going to, or most of the time you hear this word to most of the Japanese. So even me, I am using this koto. So this koto, kono koto wa. So most of the time, that is a combination in where you are hearing using this term. Kono koto wa, or this matter, or this thing, about this koto, is the Japanese term that you are going to use. So kono koto wa is the right combination. So ippai nomimasho. So nomimas is the verb for that, which means to drink. If you are going to use nomimasho, sho form is a verb or an invitation that is using by the Japanese. So ippai means more. So if you are going to ask someone to drink with you, you must use this ippai nomimasho, which means in English, let's have a drink together. So you are going to use that in an invitation to a Japanese. So for our 17th, second to the last word, here we have iru iru o sewa ni narimashita. So this is very useful in Japanese because you are have a respectful manner if you are going to use it. If you finish, for example, your contract in Japan, or if you really want to say thank you for everything you have done for me. Iro iro o sewa ni narimashita. So for our last word, this is the very good word that you might use for the Japanese, or even those that now are going to take the JLPT. It's either JLPT N5, N4, N3, N2, or N1. This is a very motivational word that Japanese usually use for them to have the courage to do those things. For this one, we have gambarimasu or gambate, gambaro. Thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell down below, so you will be updated every time I will be uploading videos like this. Mite koreta, arigatou gozaimasu. Bye bye.